Welcome back to another episode of the Rough Rigs podcast. We got Marco here because Will's a dog. He always calls me a dog, so I'm just going to call him a dog back.
Yeah, he's a loser.
He's a loser too.
Yeah, who cares?
Probably taking pics of some chicks or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll get into it because we haven't got much time.
Mm-hmm.
How was your weekend?
It was good. A lot of eating. A lot of food, mate. A lot of food. What I do?
We had a good feed.
Yeah, we did. Actually, Sunday. That was on Sunday.
That was a good feed.
Sunday morning.
Day's 40th.
Yeah, for the 40th time.
I'm going to see your weekend.
Yep. No, Sunday morning went for a trot with Zach.
Yep.
That was good. Went to the Bay Run.
Why'd you go there?
It's a good little track. Good solid 7Ks of just running. Trying your hardest. Really get down in business.
Good views.
Get a good sweat up. Yeah,
the scenery.
Yeah, the oceans.
The water and stuff.
Made the waters beautiful.
Active wear and stuff.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know because I don't run. Fuck that.
Yeah, and then after that, we actually went to the Ranieri's Deli.
Oh, I've seen the photos.
Mate, that is
unbelievable.
The best sandwiches I've tried in my life. So good.
It's too far away from me, but I'll take your word for it.
And we went to a nice little bakery after, got some desserts.
Yep.
So basically, all that 10K run meant nothing afterwards. So,
but it was worth it.
Oh, mate.
For that reason.
For sure. And then that same night, or that same day.
What's a 10K run? I don't know.
Yeah. Same.
10K drive.
Yep. And then that same night, we went to Meet Wine & Co.
Yeah, for Dave's 40th.
Yeah, so for the 40th time. That was great. Happy birthday, Dave.
Hope Dave doesn't listen to that. Well, Meet and Wine Co, very good. I was expecting, a good feed.
Yeah.
But it was a fucking outstanding feed.
Yeah, mate, that Caesar salad looked good.
Mate, you've all got chips, and I thought, fuck that noise.
Yep.
I've already got a rough rig.
Yep.
I need something light just to give me a palate change.
Yep.
And I think it was the best thing I ever did.
I can't believe Zach actually called it that she was
Nepalese.
What is this?
For the people wondering what that... We're guessing the
waitress.
nationalities.
The waitress.
The waitress's nationality because she had an accent. It was nice.
Beautiful
and Zach
smile.
just hits it. Bang, Nepalese. And she loved it.
Yep.
She quite enjoyed that. Zach,
she was lovely. Beautiful smile.
I should have asked her where a good Nepalese curry is because they can make a fucking ripper curry.
I should have just gave her a number.
Should have.
Oh, well.
Respectfully, though.
Yep.
Nicely. But yeah, I didn't do anything on the weekend, I don't think.
Nothing?
No, sorry.
Cricket?
Played cricket.
Yep.
Two more drop catches for the people that follow my drop catches tally. We're up to 10 on a 5-game season, and I played so far.
Did you rub some Vaseline before you went on something?
Not me. I didn't drop them. My teammates.
Sorry. Yeah.
Miserable.
Was it Cody Cole? Yeah.
No. Well, he dropped one a few weeks before.
Yeah, bloody
Thanks, Cody.
Bloody bastard.
We won the game, so that's all that matters, and I truly mean that. But I would like to get some wickets because I'm bowling well.
Yep.
But anyways. Then Sunday just did the Meet and Wine Co thing with Davos, and Saturday I can't remember. Did I do anything to finish the night?
What about Monday? Did you work Monday?
What did we do Saturday? Did you have anything on? Or was I just here?
I worked.
Oh no, I miserably watched my Cronulla Sharks get absolutely steamboated by the fucking best team in the comp.
Yep.
And I worked Monday.
Yep.
Double time and a half.
Oh, beautiful.
Thanks for coming.
Yep. Ching.
So yeah, don't have drink of the week this week because I'm lazy and Marco's a health guy.
No.
And he's not a rough rig, but he's filling in for a rough rig. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to get at. We just want to say thanks. Yeah, he's healthy and I'm not. So, no drink of the week this week.
Yeah, I'm not really healthy, but yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. What did I do Monday? Did I do anything Monday? I'll play golf. 9 holes.
How'd you go?
Yeah, all right. Not too bad. I had a couple pars, couple quad bogeys. Yep. One club in the ocean. It was awesome.
16 balls.
We actually went out to win the leagues after for Dave's 40th again.
Fucking hell. Double it up on Dave's 40th.
Yeah. He had about like 8. Oh, actually, it was awesome. We actually watched the Para and Bulldogs game.
Yep.
And literally the first hit up, me, Nudge, a couple other boys, Eddie, were like, yeah, go Para.
Yep.
And there was one bold fella at the front, and he was into it.
Yeah.
And every time...
Parafin or...
Nah, Bulldogs. He wasn't happy. Did he
give it to you?
Yeah. Every time Bulldogs did anything, he'd turn around like...
Love that.
It was awesome. It was awesome. It was awesome.
That's the best.
It was a packed house, actually, the outside area was awesome.
The Bulldogs are fucking... Their fans are loving it.
You know what? Honestly, it's great for for NRL. The Bulldogs,
being good.
By Warriors as well, both passion fans.
It's just good not seeing Storm, Seagull, Sharks.
Fucking Roosters. Sorry, Cody.
Same shit. No, fuck Cody. Don't say sorry to him. Or fuck. He was another one that was messaging me when I was down bad on Supercoach, the dog.
No, but Bulldogs, Warriors, Canberra.
Yep. It's good
great.
to see.
I'm also a Canberra supporter now, so
You were born there. You should never fucking change the allegiance to the Parramatta fucking Eel.
Yep. Go to the Viking horn.
Disgusting.
Yep.
I just wanted to give a shout out to our sponsor that usually supplies the drink of the week, the Inclusion Crew.
All right.
For all your disability needs, whether that be shopping, care itself, going out for the day into the community, whatever it may be, they've got the van, they've got everything you need, they've got the hoist, you got your sling, you can get anywhere. If you need them, check out theinclusioncrew.com.au. I'll say that again, theinclusioncrew.com.au. He's got 10 years of experience in the disability game, and he knows what he's doing. Now, I believe the CEO, his wife is expecting.
Oh, beautiful.
So he might be off for a bit, and congrats to him. He deserves a break. He's been doing this for 10 years without a break. But yeah, if you want some support, anyway, if you're someone living with a disability, hit them up, theinclusioncrew.com.au. They have all social media, so check them out whichever way you can.
Beautiful.
Shout out to the Inclusion Crew. Thank you for that. I thought we'll go through the round before we do the origin and ball people. Mm-hmm. So, last round. Knights, 26 defeat the Manly Seagulls, 22.
What a comeback.
Game of the year.
What a comeback.
It has to be game of the year.
Yeah.
Let's put it into a bit of context. Down 14-0 or 16-0. It was bad. It was ugly. It wasn't looking good. Booing. The Knights fans finally caved in and they booed.
Yep.
And I've got an opinion on this. Mm-hmm. They out of any club in the NRL, they are allowed to boo.
Yep, 100%.
Because they turn up every single fucking week to see them get absolutely ragdolled every week.
Yep.
So the booing worked.
Yep.
They come back out. Mm-hmm. Manly looked flat. Yep. They start scoring tries. Mm-hmm. Ben Trbojevic is defending the centre. Yep. Dane Gagai is looking at him like he's a little lollipop.
Yep.
Just
mate, he had a
come
game.
Here, buddy.
He had a game.
Shoved him here, shoved him there, 17 tackle breaks, whatever it was.
Yep.
The Knights come back.
Yep.
Kick.
Mm-hmm.
Up it goes. Ponga kicks it. Our boy, what's his name? Fletcher Hunt?
Fletcher Hunt. That's my boy.
Fletcher Hunt, the mullet. The flying mullet just gets up there. He's not even looking. He's just looking directly at the ball.
Yep.
No blockers in his way. He just fucking see ya.
Eyes on the prize.
Ponga up on the inside. Thanks for coming into overtime.
Yep.
Winners.
Done.
Now, that's probably the Knights' best win I've ever seen since probably 2001 grand final, whenever the fuck they won.
I've got a bone to pick. We said about this. Adam O'Brien, why are you putting Schiller as centre? Why are you putting James Schiller as centre?
Yeah, I think we should highlight this too. They had him at centre for the first half.
Mate, he got ripped apart.
And he was getting ripped apart. And rightfully so.
Yep.
He's a winger through and through.
Yep.
You cannot put many wingers in the centre spot and they will do well. It's a very acquired position.
Yep.
Hence why the good centres really stand out from the average. Because no NRL centre is bad.
Yep.
They'll run us over with ease.
For sure.
But I agree. Why the fuck is Adam O'Brien exposing Schiller to that?
Yeah.
Now,
I don't understand.
To add to that point, Schiller got some death threats because he didn't exactly have the greatest game handling wise, error wise. He got taken over the sideline once or twice. Now, if you're sending an NRL player a death threat, you're a fucking you are truly a fucking loser.
Like, why are you blaming Schiller? Like, that's not his position.
It's obviously because he had him as like a try scorer or he had Gagai as a try scorer. Something related with betting, I dare say. What are you doing? Mm-hmm. Like, what are your thoughts on death threats to athletes in general?
Yeah.
Like, what do you expect?
It happens a lot. Like, it's a different sport. Like tennis, I've seen so many guys like from top 500 in the world.
Yep.
Cop all the death threats, all the shit on their Instagram socials. They get.
Look, and I guess
it's so bad.
Tennis players are probably a bit more PR trained. But I hope Schiller presses charges.
Yeah.
Because that weak-gutted cunt, sorry to use that word, but I'm using it.
Yep.
Whoever it was, he deleted his account once he saw it get posted to Schiller's story. And then all the Knights boys obviously shared it and shared it with the NRL. I seriously hope Schiller presses charges.
Yeah.
To call him a maggot and you're going to hunt him down and kill him and... You're a fucking loser.
It's crazy.
Like, you are a fucking loser. What a great win.
Just because of one game. Just because of your money. Just because of money.
Mate, he literally fucking had the world's worst first half into one of the best second halves.
Good on him.
Like, he scored 2, I think.
Good on him.
Like, he was great.
Good on him.
Once Adam O'Brien realised he was a winger.
Yeah. Changed it. But yeah, like I said, it was probably one of the best games. Could be
Shout
the best game of the season, honestly.
I just wanted to get that off my chest.
One of the best comebacks.
Oh, electric.
Yeah.
And with like 20 to go, you sort of felt Manly were dying.
Yeah.
You could sort of see it.
And it's going back to Manly just can't win 2 weeks in a row.
They can't do it.
They win one, lose one. Win one, lose one.
It's just, they're so inconsistent. They make the Cowboys look consistent. Like,
Yep.
At least the Cowboys put 2 or 3 weeks together before they shit the bed.
Yep.
Manly, I just can't get a read.
Yep.
Look, Lehigh went out early. Cooler went to the fullback.
They had some bit of
Ben
scruffle.
Travojevic went to the edge and Gagai just fucking ripped him up. It felt like watching Talakai back when he versed
Morgan
that
Harper.
Manly's Eagles.
Morgan Harper. Yeah. No, mate.
That's what it felt like. Gagai was just ripping Travojevic to parts.
Yep.
And to
Yep.
shreds, to whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
Anyways, what a game. What a comeback. I'm truly happy for the Knights fans. Like, truly, I've shut on them all year. More for their coach because he's a bit of a fuckwit.
Yep.
To finish on that, did you see his presser? Adam O'Brien's presser.
I didn't, but you didn't talk about it.
He pretty much said, I'll go through this quick. I don't get why these fans are booing. They're uneducated. They're stupid. Yada, yada, yada. No, they're fucking not.
Yeah.
I truly think the booing put something of belief within them because you obviously can't get the dresser together.
Yep. Exactly.
I'm okay with the booing.
Yeah.
And he had to come out the next day and go, I'm very sorry. The Newcastle Knight fans are educated.
Yeah.
Like, you're a fucking coward. Stick by what you said.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, he's going to be out of a job soon, but coward.
Moving on.
Don't,
on.
Don't fucking piss off one of the most loyal fan bases in the NRL. Like, they are.
Yep.
They're up there with the Tigers.
Yeah.
Anyways, Storm at 38 defeat the Cowboys 14.
Just Storm being Storm.
Storm killed them.
Yep.
14 looks good, but it wasn't.
Yep.
Let's be real.
Yep.
I haven't got much to say. I didn't watch this because fucking who would, except for Mickey.
Yep.
And we love Mickey.
It was just, again, it's just Cowboys just being weird. I don't know. It's just having a weird season.
Week.
Yeah. Just a weird season.
They're like Manly, but a bit better.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Yep.
Now, Dolphins 56.
This
defeat the
was an
Dragons
absolute
6.
flogging.
Now, I watched this. This was just a bashing of all bashings.
Yeah. This was pretty bad.
Like, you know when a team loses by 20 and you know they're going to come out and just the next week and have a red hot dig. They might not win.
Yeah.
But what do you do if you're the Dragons? You lost by 50. The margin was 50.
It's
pretty much the same team.
I can see that they're like the team's improving. I can see like what they've done with the pieces, but I've said this to myself so many times. Their halves are just nowhere near to winning a premiership.
No.
Kyle Flanagan, I don't care what anyone says. I think he's nowhere near up to standards.
Especially a 7.
Yeah.
He's a grade 6.
Yeah.
I've had this conversation with a Dragons fan. He's a grade 6. I don't know if he's at 7 quality, but they don't really have any depth. They've got Ilias.
Yeah, I just don't see that they're going to win a premiership soon with those halves. They need to make a move, I think, in my opinion.
Now, I'm going to give the Dragons a bit of slack because it's very reminiscent of what the Sharks looked like when Flanagan took over in 2014.
Yep.
We copped the spoon.
Yep.
Flanagan comes in that off-season, 2015. We plays all these young players, which is what Flanagan's doing. No one's realising this yet. We had a pretty shitty halves pairing. We made the big moves in the off-season for Maloney.
Yep.
We played the Birds.
Yep.
We played the Valentine Holmes when he was on the wing.
Yep.
Lukey Lewis has came to the club.
Yep.
Then in 2016, he had a year and a half of just getting who he wanted. Bang.
Probably just all experienced boys.
That was our best year. I think we ran 16 straight. We won.
Yep.
That year. I was fucking best year of my life.
What a feat.
And we won the grand final. Now, I'm going to cut a bit of slack because they're doing that. We had that experienced fullback. We fucked him off.
Okay. Yep.
In comes Ben Barber. We took a risk.
Yep.
In he came.
Yep.
So I think they're doing. Just give Flanagan some time.
Well,
Dragons fans.
Gutho, Cook, they're the experienced
They've
players.
just re-signed Little till 2028, which is huge for them because I feel like 16 other clubs are looking at Little.
Yep.
Let's be real.
Yep.
So just give the Dragons some time. I think next year might be the year they start to show you what they're about. When Flanagan can sort of spend some money, he hasn't really been able to bring in players he wants.
Well, isn't he? They're bringing Toby next year. Sexton, was it Toby Sexton?
Well, maybe.
Okay, maybe.
Maybe.
Okay.
Depending what happens with the Dogs, I guess.
Yeah, what's happening there?
Now, we'll go past this game. Warriors 40 defeat the Sharks.
So it was Warriors beat Sharks 40-10. Mate, first half was great.
12-10.
Great first half. Great first half, and I can feel it for you. The second half was not that good if you're Mitchie.
Look, I'll be honest. I've got to give all the credit to the Warriors. That was the most dominant performance I think I've ever seen a Warriors team play. That second half, they were a different beast.
Yeah.
Their forwards were jamming the fuck out of us.
Yeah.
There were multiple sets. I don't even want to count. Probably more than 10.
What's the
We
name?
didn't get out of our own half.
Halasima
Oh, man.
and Vamaga.
Vayamunga.
Yeah.
They're
Man,
crazy.
those two killed it.
And this just shows what playing youth does last year when no one gives a shit about you.
Yep.
when they're called upon, this is what they put up.
Yep.
They're playing for a coach that believes in them, and you can see it.
Yep.
This is a Warriors team you don't want to take lightly, and I know Will takes them lightly every single week.
Yep.
I want to give a bit of flowers. What they're building over there,
Mate, I love the Wires.
is it Andrew? What's his name? Their coach? I keep forgetting.
I can't remember.
Former Panthers assistant.
Yep.
He's just building something
Mate,
special there.
I love the Wires. Every time I see Wires doing well, I'm happy for them.
Sean Johnson's on the panel.
Yep.
I tipped the Wires. It was a hard tip.
Mate.
I was so pissed off. I was more pissed off that the Sharks just rolled over in the second half.
Yeah.
Look, I get we had injuries. Every fucking team has injuries. I don't want to hear it.
Yep.
I don't want to hear that bullshit excuse. But we just rolled over.
You know what's funny? I actually said in that chat, ever since Will made that comment about Warriors not winning in Sydney,
They've won every bar
they've
they've
won
won.
5 or 6 consecutive now.
Yeah,
the
and
most since 1995.
Every time I put up the clip of our tip of the Warriors, and
Yep.
rightfully so,
Yep.
they give it to him every
Yep.
single week. They
Yep.
don't forget.
Oh, for sure.
And they deserve their flowers.
Mate, they're passionate fans. I
Mate.
give them the passion. They love the Warriors. And, mate, who doesn't?
Mate, they're everyone's second favourite team except for Will.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
I don't see
everyone's-
why. Like, mate, they're the reason why we kept going during COVID.
I
That's
think-
why I've got a soft spot for them.
I seriously think Will just doesn't believe in their team, but, like, mate, we're around 15.
Yeah.
They're second.
Yeah.
Or first.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Yep.
Or third. They're right up there. And they deserve all the credit, all the flowers, all the props
well,
ever.
It's just Will being Will.
I think it's just Will just genuinely not liking the Warriors. I don't know why.
Man, what about the Brisbane Broncos?
Breezy Bronx, 44, defeat the Titans 14.
Mate, if I'm the fans, I want to tell them to keep wearing that jersey every single week now.
Let's just highlight that jersey before we talk about the game itself.
Mate, that jersey's beautiful. I
On
want that jersey.
field?
Mate, I want that
Look,
jersey.
I'm not getting that
Yep.
because I'm a Sharks fan and I'll
Yep.
never buy another man's jersey.
Yep.
But if I was,
Yep.
that would be the one.
Yep, I want that
mental
jersey.
health jersey
Yep.
should be every single team in the league.
Yep. 100%.
Obviously, have different variations. Don't
Yep.
just copy the Broncos and go the all black with the
Yeah.
silver outlinings.
Yep.
But that mental health jersey, it just hit the spot.
Mate, it is.
It made you feel something.
Yep.
Imagine if you're a Broncos fan, you're living with depression, you're living with anxiety, or you're just living with a mental illness.
Mm.
You see,
Yeah.
your team
Yep.
put that on their back.
Mate,
The way they play with that jersey on, was that the game the Broncos needed to kickstart the season?
I think so. And you know what? It was Reynolds 300. Was it Reynolds
300
So they came in.
games.
They came in cracking hot. And mate, Reece Walsh, he looked good.
Tony Staggs was my
Oh,
player
yep.
of the match. He was
Yep.
fucking immense.
Yep.
Remember when Staggs 2022?
Yep.
He was just on that weird tear right before Origin, and then he
we
got
had
hurt.
we had that glimpse in that game. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he got hurt.
Yep.
And we haven't really seen him since.
Yep.
That was the closest thing I've seen to prime Staggs
Yep.
in a long time.
Yep.
Look, I'm not. I don't hate the Broncos. I don't like them.
Yep.
But fuck, I don't want to verse them because you don't know what you're going to get.
Look, in saying that, they did verse Titans who are struggling this season. I get that, but
Yep.
Broncos look good.
You got to play
They
who's in
look
front
good.
of you at the end of the day.
That's exactly right. And look, this season is up and down. You can't.
100%.
No team is a real pushover.
Like if
this
the
season.
Titans win this week,
Yep.
I wouldn't be shocked anymore. It last like at the start of the year, I would have been shocked, but
Yep.
now
Yep.
you've got Canberra beating the Sharks in overtime. You've got Eels beating the Dragons for their first
Yep.
win. No one gave them a hope.
Yep.
You've got the Warriors absolutely demolishing the Sharkies.
Canberra's playing well as well.
You've got the Sharkies beating Melbourne.
Yep.
Like it's just a
Yep.
Dolphins beating Melbourne by 40 odd.
But this is the Broncos that we know that can that can play.
Comp
You know
winners.
what I mean? Yeah, exactly right.
That's a competent
they
team.
have the team. They have the talent. They
Yep.
have what you need. It's just they've been so inconsistent this season.
Yep.
But hopefully this game will if you're a Broncos
Push
supporter,
them.
hopefully it just gains some confidence from them.
So before we move, Brisbane, whatever Payne Haas wants,
Oh,
1.6, 1.8, 2.10,
Yep.
10 million.
Yep.
Give that man the keys to the city.
Yep.
You will regret it for the rest of your days if, let's just say, little Ricky Stewart gets his little mitts on Payne
Yep.
Haas.
Yep.
Because, that coaches like that will get the best out of him.
Of course.
So
Of course.
if you're the Broncos, you get rid of players if you have to.
Yeah.
Because he's the only
your man.
forward I'll pay $1 million.
He's your man, yep.
Him or Adam Fanua-Blake are the only two I would even consider.
Yep.
More Payne Haas, though.
Yep. Yep.
He's got that dog in him.
Yep. 100%.
Now, the Sticky Ruets,
Up the Raiders.
Raiders.
Up the Raiders.
36 defeat the Rabbits 12. This was a bit of a toiler
Yep.
for 50-odd minutes.
Just for the record, I am a Parramatta supporter, but
He was born in Canberra, so
Yep.
he's doing a transition, and I don't blame him because Parramatta...
maybe.
So-
I want to support both.
What do you... The Raiders are the real deal.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
Mate, how good's that back? Mate, even with Tamala injured, they still killed it.
Well, who comes in when they next play? It's going to be probably our man Hopewade.
Yep.
He's a fucking 40-game NRL player.
Yep.
Ready to rock.
Yep.
Just like that.
Good player.
What a replacement.
Yep.
What a replacement. The Canberra just keep getting better.
Yep.
It's crazy. And I just want to highlight Josh Papali'i.
Oh,
317th game for the club, or 18th.
Two tries.
Most in the club's history.
Yep.
He's played back row when he was skinny.
Yep.
Now he's transitioned to the front row.
Yep.
He's barely missed a step in this illustrious career. Never had an off-field issue. Stayed loyal to the Raiders when he could have easily left for multiple different, mega contracts back in the day.
Yep.
Shout out to him.
He's a
2
legend.
tries, a goal
Yep.
kick,
What a kick as well.
a mullet.
What a kick. That was a cracking conversion kick.
Mate.
Mate, Ricky
Outstanding.
Ricky was emotional.
Ricky was crying.
Yep.
Like
That's how much he loves him.
And I think Ricky summed this up perfectly. He at the presser he said, "I want to thank Papali'i first and foremost. Obviously,
Yep.
he's our guy."
Yep.
But he said, secondly, I also want to support the Canberra Raiders fans.
Mhm.
They turned out today.
Yep.
They've booed us over the years.
Yep.
They've given us hell. They've cheered us. They've celebrated us. I just think it's important to give a bit of love to the fans, and that
Yeah.
was fucking awesome to see.
I think they need it because other than that year they made final, which year was that?
2021 when they got
So-
fucking ripped off.
Before that, yeah, tried.
Fucking.
But before
Six again.
before that, they weren't really like,
No.
like
They've just been
relevant.
hanging around that 4.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
So,
So this year they look, they're looking like it's a bit like Waz, like
Mate.
they those two teams. I love seeing Canberra and Warriors keep doing well.
like, I know the Bulldogs are first,
Yeah.
but, like, something about the Wires and the Raiders, they're sniffing around, dude.
Look, don't get me wrong, Bulldogs are great, they're awesome team, but a lot of their wins has come from bottom 8 teams.
Yep.
A lot of wins, but in saying that, look, I'm not saying they're not up there.
You gotta play who's in front of
they
you.
are a top 4 team. They are title contention team, but I don't know the way the Raiders and Warriors looking every week. They're just grinding, getting wins. They're just
Yeah,
but
they deserve their flowers.
They got the belief.
Yeah,
You can see,
bro.
So,
They're playing on. Rabbits, they were good for 55 minutes. Latrell
Yeah.
can't do it all, and
Yeah.
that's
It's just
sadly
It's
what's
just
happening.
Keon is killing for them.
Yeah, just running 30
Yeah.
runs a game. Anyways, Panthers 18 defeat the Tigers 14. Didn't watch this one.
I didn't watch it as well, to be
self-admittedly,
honest.
But I heard there was some controversial calls.
Yeah,
Benji was blowing up. Benji's not normally someone who blows up.
yeah,
Panthers get the win.
yeah. I did see some highlights. It was pretty cool seeing Luai against Toto and all these boys.
Yeah,
That was pretty
all
cool.
the ex-players and that.
And like Taruva
It's pretty much the Panthers fucking
versus
Tigers
Panthers.
Cup.
Yeah, yeah.
All their players have swapped.
Yep.
Garner,
Coruscant as well.
Coruscant.
Yep.
Like, there's heaps.
Yep.
Taruva, Luai, fucking Dane Laurie,
This is the boys versus the boys.
fucking
That's it.
Papali'i.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
true.
there's like
true.
7 to 10 players.
Yep.
Yeah, so Panthers win. They're 2 points outside the 8.
Yep.
Fuck.
They'll come in.
I don't want to see them anywhere near the top 4.
No, they'll come in for sure.
Exactly, that's what I'm
Yep,
fucking
yep.
scared of. Bulldogs 30 defeat your Parramatta Eels 12.
Mate, we honestly, I
You
know.
were there.
Yeah,
You were there.
our defense was there. Then just jogs in the past for 15, 20 minutes.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen Lomax drop a ball
Yep.
taking a carry.
Yep.
Ever.
Yeah.
I don't know, it was weird.
Mm.
But the scoreline doesn't reflect what the Eels did.
No,
I thought they were excellent.
it was a great game. It was a really good game.
Good game of footy.
Yeah.
We'll probably say, well, fucking shit. And
No, it was a
But
good
I
game.
don't believe so.
No, I liked it.
I think
liked
the
it.
Dogs class just got them over the edge.
Yeah.
And I want to bring something up to you that I saw, and maybe Parramatta fans, you can either agree or disagree. Mitchie Moses wasn't really kicking as
No.
long as he normally does, and there
No.
wasn't any kick pressure. Do you think the foot has a bit of a...
Maybe.
bit of an issue?
I think. Yeah, I agree. I don't think he was kicking as good he's usually
Like
is.
60
it
metres
was
on the
weird.
fly sort of stuff normally.
But possibly he might not be 100%. And it wouldn't surprise me if we see Cleary kicking the ball more next week.
Yeah, for the Origin.
Yep.
I hope not for Parramatta's sake, but something
Yeah.
just didn't seem right. He wasn't
Yeah.
as like upbeat and...
Yeah, I mean it is what it is. Like, look, we're probably not going to make the top 8 at this rate. You never know. We might, but like, we're trying to rebuild the culture. We're trying to rebuild the game. The team.
They're a team I wouldn't want to verse, but Parramatta heading into finals.
Yep.
They've got that like
Gritty
vibe about them. They'll just fight you.
They'll make you win the game.
100%.
Because before that, in our past, like our issue was we lose we usually lose to ourselves.
Yep.
But this time the teams are actually beating us because they're beating us.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
it is we don't have the I guess
Class.
the class or all-out star players like compared to other teams, but we have a good young team that's coming up, and I can see Royals changing culture. I wasn't a big Royals fan at the start.
You weren't. I have a message.
Because I was a bit confused about that move, but I can see he's changing the culture.
Oh, mate.
And
massively.
The boys are having a crack.
They're running.
The boys are having a crack. I
They're
love it.
digging in.
Yeah.
That's our wrap up of the week. We'll go through our tips quickly so we can move on for round 15.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where the fuck's the mouse gone?
MacBook, mate. Thanks, Georgia.
What?
Just
MacBooks are
get a Windows, please. Don't worry about MacBooks. Just get Windows.
I feel like it was like a teenage girl thing.
Yeah.
Like, let's get a MacBook. Fucking we're here. Maybe that's just me being rude. Anyways, let's go through it. The battle of the shit kickers this week, Thursday night. The Cronulla Sharks take on the Dogs.
I'm tipping the Sharks. I reckon they have a bounce back game.
I'm very nervous, my friend.
Look, I can see that.
Normally, I'd say a team coming off 2 30-point losses in a row should fucking be frothing at the mouth.
Yep.
This is the local derby.
Yep.
Anything can happen.
Yep.
I'm still going to tip my boys because I fucking hate the Dragons. But I would not at all be surprised if we somehow shit the bed once again.
Yeah,
I'll be sad. I'll be very sad.
I'm going to lean more towards the Sharks this week. Sorry, Reese.
I'm going to tip the Sharks.
I'm going to go to Sharks.
I love you, Reese, but,
Piss off.
We've got to hate each other this week.
Piss off, mate.
Titans versus Eagles.
I don't know. I don't know.
This is a coin flip, in my opinion.
But I think the Eagles, because they're going to do that win-loss. They'll get a win.
Friday night at Seaboss. That has something weird written all over it, don't you think?
Yeah. Yep.
Turbo's back at the fullback, and I think that just makes me want to tip the Eagles this week.
Yeah, and don't forget Tina's playing Origin as well. So
the Desi Hasler Cup, and I'm going to tip the Eagles. I'm going to stick with it because of Turbo.
I'll go mainly just because there's no Tino.
I like it.
Yeah.
So we got the Knights versus the Roosters at McDonald Jones. Now, Knights aren't very good at home. Roosters are very gritty.
Yep.
Sharp at fullback. Jackson Hastings comes into the side.
I love that. I'm up. Why hasn't Adam just brought in Hastings this whole year?
I don't
know. Mate, Hastings is a great player. I prefer him more than playing fucking Crossland at halfback or 5'8", whatever he plays. Like, I know he's been playing Jack Cocker, but he played for Crossland. Like, Crossland is a hooker. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
Yeah.
And not a very good hooker at that.
No.
I thought Brayley was half the reason they won the other week.
Yep. Oh, he actually had a great game.
He was outstanding. Bro, you know what?
You feeling them?
I'm tipping the Knights.
Okay.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
I just think Sharp at fullback, love.
Yeah.
Gay guy is on another dimension at the moment.
Yeah, he's killing it.
He's going to be even more fired up because I think he wants one more Origin crack.
Yeah.
And I think
possibly.
he deserves it, really. Like, Billy's a bit of fucking... He's a dickhead. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Billy as a coach.
Yeah.
I'm tipping the Knights.
Okay. I'm going to go Roosters.
I like it.
Personally.
That's my tip. Cowboys versus Dolphins at Queensland Country Bank Stadium, Townsville.
This is tough. I'm a bit split on both.
I don't trust the Cowboys.
But at the same time, I sort of do.
But I know what they're capable of.
Yep.
In saying that,
Yep.
I just think the Dolphins are on a bit of a...
Run.
Not a run, but they're building. You can see they're just consistently getting better. And Katoa, week in, week out, is becoming a crazy good player.
Oh, yeah.
He is Penrith Jr. Shock.
He's probably... if you're looking at halfback this season, he's easily top 3, I think. Would it be top 3, you reckon, this season? Katoa?
I'd say top 3.
Yeah.
I can't name like...
Well, the thing is Cleary,
I wouldn't
Hines...
tip Cleary or Hines over him at the moment because he's been available every week.
And he's been killing it, yeah.
Cleary hasn't. Yeah. Hines has been very good.
And Hughes was injured, wasn't he?
And Hughes has been injured. So I'd say he's top 3. I'd agree with that statement.
He could be, honestly, 1. Like, who would you have him over?
No, well, he's been available and he's been killing it.
Yeah.
Take away the first maybe month of footy where they had no forwards. Everyone was hurt. Now that they got the troops back, they look good.
Yep.
Bro, honestly, I might tip the Dolphins here.
I want to go Cowboys. I got a feeling about Cowboys will pump up.
It's a weird one, eh?
Yeah,
it
is. It's for me, it's 50-50. I'm going to lean towards Cowboys reluctantly, but we'll see.
Yeah, I get ya. Rabbitohs versus the Dogs. A core stadium. Now, Doggies fans and Rabbitohs fans, you could do something special here and sell this fucking thing out.
100%, yeah. I'm just trying to think anyone missing in Origin?
Honestly, I'm going the Doggies.
Yeah.
I think even with the possibility of Burton and Kiro's not playing, maybe playing, whatever the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
I think the Doggies just have too much talent.
Yeah.
I think Galvin starts this week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Latrell can make up what the doggies are going to do to them.
Yep.
I don't know. I just feel for the Rabbits.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna think Doggies defense is up there.
Doggies
And
Sunday afternoon.
And
at a
and
call.
I mean, if they're gonna shut down AJ, there's nothing else for
Like,
Rabbitohs.
it's a Rabbitohs home game, but you know
Yeah.
it's just going to be blue and
Oh,
white.
mate, the fans are gonna come in for the
They're
Dogs.
gonna
They're
fucking-
gonna kill it. So
I'm going Dogs. I'm going to stick with the Dogs.
I'll go Dogs as well.
And the buys are the Broncos, Eagles, Panthers, Raiders, Storm, Warriors, Tigers. Fuck.
A lot of teams.
Good week for the Raiders and Wires. 4-point swing.
Yep.
Lovely. We'll quickly go through them as we normally do.
Mm-hmm.
Sharks, Dragons. I'm going Sharks.
Same.
Titans, Seagulls. I'm going Seagulls because Turbo's back.
Same.
Knights, Roosters. I'm going the Knights
Roosters.
as a hope. Cowboys, Dolphins.
Cowboys. I just got a feeling. That's all.
I'm going to stick with the Dolphins, I think. I'm going to stick loyal.
Yep.
And to finish the round off, Rabbits or Dogs.
Dogs.
I'm going Dogs as well.
Yep.
Now, we'll pivot from this. We'll quickly talk about the Origin team selections. I don't think we'll get too deep into it because fucking you've heard it all before from your favourite other podcasters and other social media presences.
Yep.
But we'll go through the team list quickly and just give me a rough idea of what you're thinking both ways, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
that's good.
start with Queensland because they've had some. Whoops, wrong one.
Yep. MacBook. That's right.
Ah,
got
Marco,
you.
take over before I snap this MacBook in half. Anaconda.
All right.
Fucking hell.
Okay. Let's go with the ends first.
Ins.
Yep.
Corey Horsburgh, Ezra Mam,
Yep.
Jack Howarth, Curdy Capel, and the outs, Beau Fermor, and the captain or former captain, Daly Cherry Evans.
I don't mind that because Tommy Dearden, I love Tommy Dearden, mate. He has a crack, that bloke.
All right, let's just go through it.
Yep.
We'll go through Queensland quickly because we
Yep.
hate him and we don't really care. Ponga at fullback, beautiful.
Yep.
I'm happy with that because he sucks.
Yep.
Xavier Coates,
Yeah.
he was great. I can't even lie. Toya,
Look.
he held his own.
Look, honestly, the first game there was no real stand up for Queensland, but Toya actually looked good.
I thought someone who got dropped was actually their standout.
Yeah. Oh, it's DC.
No. We'll get into it.
Oh.
Rob Toya in the centre position.
Yep.
Valentine Holmes to match him in the other centre position.
Yep.
Hamasai Tabuai Fido. I like this because
On the wing.
he was horrible. Let's
Yep.
not beat around the bush. He
Yep.
was horrible in the centre position. He
Yep.
was non-existent.
Yep.
So hopefully he gets some more touches, more kicks, more
Yep.
chances at a line break. Cameron Munster
Yeah.
at the 6, who is now the captain,
Yep.
because Tom Dearden is coming to the side for Daly Cherry Evans.
I'm scared about that.
What are your thoughts about that?
I'm scared of Dearden.
So am I.
He's good.
He runs the ball.
Mate, he's got a ticker, and mate, he for a little fella, like he tackles.
And he's a very good defender.
Mate,
You're
he's so
right.
good. I'm more scared about him than I am with DCE.
Now, although
personally.
I hate DCE,
Yep.
he's had a great Origin career. He captained the fucking worst side of Queensland.
Mhm.
Fucking thanks, Bulldog Richie, for that one. Good article that one was. We're never going to get that let down. Thanks for that, Bulldog.
Yep.
But yeah, I'd shout out to Cherry, but fuck you.
Yep.
And that's what you're getting from me.
Respectfully.
Mo Whatuwaka, who I thought was excellent
Yep.
at the 8 prop position. Harry Grant at the 9.
He was the best New South Wales player for us.
Thanks,
Harry
yeah,
Grant.
Harry. Put your fucking blues, jump it back on. Tino Fasul Malaawi
Yep.
at the prop.
Mate, he's a
Fucking-
heart and
If he
soul.
can probably just put his emotions away a bit and just
Yeah.
worry about the footy.
Yeah.
He was good, but bit rational.
Yeah.
Ruben Cotter at the back row, which I still don't love, so I'll take it. Curdy Capel comes in.
He's actually been having a pretty good season.
I agree. But
It's
do you think our man deserved to get dropped from the Cowboys?
yeah.
I'm forgetting his name right
Nanai?
now. Jomo Nana was their best player.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear otherwise because he scared me.
Yeah, I
Every time
understand.
a kick went up, he was there.
Yeah, I understand.
He's
Yeah.
spooky.
Yeah.
But Kirk Capel is safety. I think that's safety.
He's been good defensively this season. So I think that's what he's looking for, maybe.
And
Billy.
I say this with the utmost respect.
I don't understand this pick.
Trent Liera at 13.
I don't understand that.
Has he got him mixed around with like someone else?
But why would you get rid of Pat Garrigan? Am I missing something here?
Why would you not put Paddy Carrigan back at back row where he started his career, he can do a job, and move Ruben Cotter to 13?
I just don't. Why would you get rid of him completely? Like him, Cotter, and Tino are your guys who's going to be the heart and soul in the back. That's the way I look at Maroons at the moment.
I agree.
I just don't know why he got rid of him.
Billy Slater's just doing Billy Slater things, and I love it. I
Yeah.
actually love it. Like
And you know what? I actually like the first one, Kurt Mann.
He's The
I
best
don't-
option. He's our Connor Watson.
Yep, I like it.
Yep.
I like it.
He can play wing, centre,
He's awesome.
half, fucking 9,
Yep.
13, 8, 10.
Yep.
He can literally play almost every position.
Yep.
Lindsay Collins off the bench. Now, I'd prefer to start him, but I see the merit in keeping Fodawaker
Mate,
because he
it's
was
just-
great.
It's Billy doing Billy things, mate. He's
Jeremiah
changed it up.
Nanai getting dropped.
Don't understand.
Look, I hate Queensland, but this one was the most confusing to me.
Yeah.
Because he was literally their best.
Because what he's going to play Cape Wall the whole time. Well, surely he's going to take him off. You'd think.
Well, that's the issue.
Trent's going to go out for sure.
But that's the issue. They're going to have to sub Trent at some point and
Yeah.
Cape Wall.
Yeah.
Unless you want Cape Wall playing 80.
Yeah.
But you
Unless-
don't really want Nanai playing 20. You want him
Yeah.
in there
Yeah.
with a bit of time.
Unless well, I mean, unless if Maroons stay close with Blues for a while, then maybe he brings in Nanai just to bring that extra power, star power.
Yep.
Maybe
I
can see the
I see
merit in
that.
that, but yeah, I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one.
And Paddy Carrigan as a 17. What the fuck?
That's
Now, look.
that's crazy.
I think they're going to play him as a straight out and out forward,
Yep.
which I don't mind.
Yep,
But he's so good.
at lock.
I don't understand what he's done wrong.
Yeah,
If
same,
anything.
same. Like him and Cotter, like will get you 50 tackles and 15 runs in Origin, and this is like the highest level of rugby there is. You know,
It's the pinnacle.
Yeah.
They
I
talk about it.
I just don't understand. Yeah, it's weird.
Ezra Mem at the 18, boo. I'm not highlighting him. He can get fucked.
Yep.
I still don't agree with him playing football.
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
that's just
Yeah,
my
no. I agree.
my
I
personal
agree. I
preference.
agree. Like, yeah.
I'll let you run through New South Wales since I did Queensland.
Oh, there's not much to go through, but let's have a look. So our ends are Clonmatangi, but obviously he's on the extended bench.
Yep.
Lindsay Smith.
Yep.
I don't mind that. He's actually been playing well this
Mate.
season. I've kept an eye on him.
He's like fucking Carrigan, but
Yep.
just the teamy version.
He's looking good.
He's so good.
Yep. Look, Burden, he's great for a backup if
Yep.
we need him. Stefano, he's actually in a change.
Utokamanu.
Yep, don't mind that at all. He actually had a good game last week, I'm pretty sure.
Mate, he's been...
From memory.
People are shitting on him. He's been
Yeah.
good for Melbourne. Like,
Yeah.
chill out.
Yeah.
Chill the fuck out.
Look, I can see Campbell Graham going out. Yeah, I don't mind that.
As
Mitch-
I've said before,
Yeah.
whoever gets selected, don't belittle them.
Yeah.
Don't do a Max King and talk shit. Oh, he's too small.
Yeah.
He's fucking a churchy. He's fucking this. He's fucking that. Get around him.
Mate,
They're being selected.
He played well
Move
the
on.
first game as well, Max King.
I know you want Kalamatangi.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
But, like, I know the vast majority of New South Wales fans want Keon.
Yeah,
Move on.
yeah.
Utakamandu's been selected.
Yep.
Let's get around him.
Yep.
You
yep.
know? Take it on.
Yeah, unfortunate for Mitch Barnett. Mate, he was awesome.
ACL.
Mate, the first game he was
Fuck.
awesome.
He's just
Mate, him and Haas. Fuck.
he just
Yeah.
wants to fucking kill someone.
Yep.
24/7.
Yeah.
Can't believe the Knights let him let go of him.
I know.
Fuck.
So fullback Dylan Edwards, no complaints there.
Fuck
You know
him.
what's crazy? Like we have Dylan Edwards, we have Pappenhausen and Teddy. Like we have the most stacked fullback.
Like, and we could even you could keep going.
Yeah, yeah. There's
Fucking-
drink water. Drink water. Yeah.
Drink water.
Yeah.
Fucking
That's-
Kennedy if everyone else dies.
Yep.
Like there's so many just
Fucking
fullbacks.
Bloody Reece Westside as well.
Reece West,
Yep.
fucking Blake Edwards.
Yeah. Brian Torres. Now this is interesting because he's got a hamstring issue.
Yeah, a bit of tightness in the old
So
hammy.
we'll see if he does pull out. Then we've got Jacob Kiraz, which no complaints there.
He's like the Lebanese version of Toto.
Yep, pretty much. Yep, pretty much.
It's like for like.
Yep.
Except he's a lot taller.
So to be fair, Toto Kiraz, no worries, all
Yep,
good.
I love it.
The rest is fine.
Oh.
Crichton and Mitchell and Lomax. Mitchell didn't have a good game. The
Which
first
I'm
one.
sort
He
of
was-
excited for.
Yep, because he's going to come out firing.
Perth?
Yep.
For the Queensland fans listening, I hope you are. Blues are fucking unmatched at Perth.
Yep.
So it's going to
Yep.
be exciting.
Yep. So
Backs against the wall. Queensland need a win.
Yep.
They don't do well in Perth.
Mhm.
Fuck, it's going to be a good game of footy.
Yep. So yeah, Crichton, Latrell, and Lomax, mate.
Lomax.
He's just so good. Those three players
Bobby.
itself, like Crichton's so good defensively, but Lomax had a great first game, mate.
Mate,
He's so good.
every game. Eels, Dragons,
Yeah.
City versus Country.
I just can't believe like he didn't kick the conversion straight away.
Did you hear the yarn about the balls?
The ball, yeah, I just remember that now.
And even
Yeah,
Cleary was like,
yeah,
Cleary's a 91% goalkeeper.
Yeah, it
like
was
he
weird.
doesn't miss much.
yeah.
So,
It was weird.
anyways,
That's a different topic.
yep,
But yeah, Mitchell Moses and Cleary,
the boys.
yeah, can't go wrong there.
Maxi King at prop.
Yep,
Love
yep.
that.
King and Haas at prop, no complaints there. Because you can go with like, Jacob Little,
He's safe.
Coruscant, Robson. Look, honestly, I don't mind any of those picks.
Yep.
I just think with Robson, he was there last year. He's been there for a couple of years now, I think. So
I like it.
nothing
He's
wrong
safe.
with him. Yeah, he's
He's
great.
good.
So
He goes hard too.
yep.
He fucking has a red hot crack.
Liam Martin, Angus Crichton in our second row. Look, honestly, I don't see any wrong with that. That's fine. It's the same old boys. They've been playing wall.
Liam Martin, stats don't mean a thing.
Mate,
kick chase, kick pressure.
Liam Martin and Hudson Young are our grubs.
He gets
and
no
I
love.
love it.
Liam Martin gets no fucking love.
Yep.
What he did in game one hasn't been talked about.
Yep.
His kick pressure on Munster.
Yep.
His persistent presence to piss off Munster.
Yep.
How many balls did Munster shank?
Yeah.
Like,
I agree.
Shout out
Like
Martin.
him and Hudson are our grubs, and I love it. I love it. Those two.
We love it. I love him.
Isaiah Yo, mate,
Captain, my captain.
is the best.
I miss Travojevic, but
Yeah.
you love you,
Nah.
Yowie.
I think I do
I
like.
still big Yo, but
yeah.
you know, Travojevic was that.
Yeah.
The
Well,
New South Wales, he was that guy.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
that
No, I
guy.
love Jobo. He's awesome.
He's
yeah.
so good.
Nice guy as well. Connor Watson,
Oh, yeah.
mate, he's awesome. Like he can play anywhere you want.
Yep.
You know, he brings that, bit of speed as well.
Yep.
You know, so it's good.
Yep.
Spencer Leniu, mate, they didn't want to kick to him.
No.
They were scared.
Queensland have to kick to him.
Yep,
right?
they have to.
Okay. Yeah,
They have to. Yep.
Because he'll be ready for it.
Yeah, he
will
loves
talk
it.
more shit than ever.
It's crazy. Every single run, you just feel like someone's gonna get fucking a head
Bashed.
knocked. Yeah,
It's gonna be hectic.
something's gonna happen. So
I can't wait to see Stefano take his first run. He's going to be
Yeah.
fired up.
and then Hudson Young for
Yep,
other
love
mate,
it.
he's
One
awesome.
of my favourite back rowers in the comp.
Yep, and then Stefano.
Yep.
So
What a team.
Yep. It's,
I love it.
Yeah.
I love Stefano. It's
Yeah.
a huge body in the middle. He matches up well with Carrigan
Yep.
and Collins. I
Honestly-
think that's why he got picked.
Honestly, like I can just see this blue side just dominate. Eh?
100%.
I can see it.
The only one I feel bad for in that Queensland side is Big Red.
Yep.
Honestly, I
Yep.
don't think he... What more could he have done for the Raiders? He's got them leading the comp.
Yeah.
He's in the extended, but he's not getting picked.
Jack Howarth as well. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you got Corey Horsburgh. Who can? I mean, he can probably fill in for Collins.
Yep.
I think I prefer Horsburgh more than Collins does turn up for
You got to have
Origin.
Horsburgh on that side, though.
Yeah,
Like, he's
yeah.
just he will just fight someone.
Yeah.
Like Haas, right?
Yeah.
Like, you need someone to disrupt the peace.
Yeah, well, I mean, you wouldn't want to take out Fotuaika and Tino, obviously.
No.
So probably just Collins.
To be honest,
Or maybe Trent.
I'd take out Trent and play
Or
with
Kate Wall, maybe.
because Horsburgh has a bit of playmaking. People
Yeah.
don't remember this, but he can actually. I don't know. I'm happy Liera is picked.
I think he's actually got a couple of tries this year.
I'm very happy
Horsburgh.
Liera is picked. Let's
Yeah.
just leave it at that.
Yeah.
And that's nothing against Liero.
Yeah.
Great player.
Yeah.
But with the other options available, I'm
Yeah.
just shocked that he's
Yeah.
got it. So
That's just Billy.
there's our Billy the fucking, what is he? A whistler or something?
A wanker?
The
Yeah,
poet. Yeah, fuckwit. Anyways, that's
Sorry,
our NRL wrap up. Go the Sharks, hopefully, or I'll cry. Let's talk a bit of tennis. We got the, once was a pro to my left here.
Once, yes. Yes.
Sorry to bring it up, but
That's right.
I'll get you to talk about the finals for the both men's and women's. We'll
Um,
start with the women's, just because fucking why not?
mate, how good is Coco?
Coco,
Mate,
she defeats Sabalenka.
it's crazy. Like, she's feel like she's been around for so long, but she's only 21.
21.
She's only 21.
Fucking hell, bro.
She first burst onto the scene when she was like 14.
Bro.
Yeah.
And this is her second French Open?
Yep.
I believe?
Yep.
21 years old.
The highest paid women's athlete currently.
It's smart.
as well.
Good
Yep.
marketing from...
Yep. Oh, for sure.
Is it Nike she's with?
Yeah, Nike. Yeah.
So-
and she's a great like she's awesome like personality as well. Like
Mate,
she's
awesome.
yeah. So her and Sabalenka, I can see a rivalry coming up in the years to come.
And this is why. So Sabalenka gets on the presser and says, I didn't win. I didn't lose today. Sorry. Coco didn't win today. I lost.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Like, this is tennis.
Yeah.
You can speak about it more than I.
Yeah.
Unforced errors
Yep.
is a part of tennis.
Exactly.
You fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry.
Majority of the time, you win tennis matches from making less errors, not more winners.
And just putting pressure on
Yeah.
your opponent to hit that shot.
Exactly.
You want to go down the line? Take
Well,
it.
That's why like the big three, Nadal, Djokovic, and Federer were there for so long because their error count was a lot less than others.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah. It's... And to make Coco feel that way, it's like...
yeah.
It's very reminiscent. I can't remember what title. I think it was the US title.
Yeah.
When Naomi Osaka beat Serena Williams.
So bad.
And Serena was like pretty much belittling her first ever career win. Like
Yeah.
major win. Sorry. It felt like that.
Yeah, and also the crowd didn't make anything better as well.
Yeah.
There was just booing.
All the booing. Like fucking grow up.
Yeah.
It's it's a prestigious event. You're carrying on like
Yeah.
that. You're carrying on like the Australian crowd.
Yeah.
And we're the worst crowd in the world.
Yeah.
Like we are the worst, most piggy,
Oh.
obnoxious, like...
Oh,
out of the Grand Slams-
we're noisy. We're noisy, but I don't think we're the worst. We're definitely noisy.
US?
We're bringing the atmosphere. Yeah,
Who's
I
the
want
worst
to
team?
say the US. Wanted to
Well,
see
you've got
US.
more experience in the sense like you've been in the.
Well, up to personally, I've never been to US, so
Like, you've been in the
I just
professional
seen a lot more. You know,
realm.
watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
No offense to any Yankee supporters
No
out there.
offense to 'em.
Yeah.
He's a fucking very strange.
Yeah.
You got good wrestlers, but that's about it.
Yeah, but I mean, great final. I mean, Coco, awesome, and,
Shout out
and
Coco.
also Sabalenka. I think those two will carry that. Also, you got Swiatek as well, the Polish girl.
Have you heard what they call Sabalenka online?
What?
Sabawanka. Bro, when I saw it all over TikTok, they're
Yeah.
just calling her Sabawanka.
Trending.
Just because, like, she's a gronk.
That could be like a wrestling champ.
Legit.
Yeah.
She's been a gronk. She's just been a
Yeah.
gronk and she deserves it. Shout out Coco.
Yeah, no, good on her.
Up Coco.
And mate,
You can talk about the men's.
The men's final was honestly probably the best French Open final in history. Like I say that with utmost respect. I know, but look,
No, I'm joking.
because Nadal dominated the finals.
Yeah, no, it was.
Like he's the best French Open player. Period. Like ever.
Yeah.
But in terms of like just two players going back and forth,
Yep.
that was probably the best final. And I can't believe Alcaraz came back.
So
from
can
that
you run us through? Do you remember how it was all unfolding?
for the whole match.
Didn't he have a 3 championship point advantage at one point?
So Sinner was up.
Two sets?
2 sets to love, and he also was up a break. So I think it was like 2 love. I'm pretty sure early.
Fuck.
So Alcaraz broke back.
Yeah.
And then he broke again. Sorry. Sinner broke him early on, and then he just kept doing that. Hold. So it was up to 5-3.
Yep.
Alcaraz was serving, and then he was down 40 love. So it's
Fuck,
3
bro.
championship points for Sinner. And,
Alcaraz has got
and
that dog.
honestly, I don't know how he came back.
Bro.
I don't know how he came back. It was crazy. But Sinner didn't drop any level. Just Alcaraz just somehow just got there.
He just kept like
He's
he's your typical Spaniard.
Yeah.
I feel like Nadal's ingrained this into Spanish players.
Yep.
Where they'll play for fucking 9 hours.
Yep.
If it means they get the win.
Yep.
They will just go until their body breaks down.
They're bashing the ball hard. Like
Bro.
they're smashing the ball. It's crazy.
They don't stop.
But it's good. I mean, it's obviously Djokovic's time is going to come up soon, so we're going to move on to that era that we had. It was probably my favorite era all time.
I think it's everyone's favorite.
In all sports. I think personally, like there's a lot of sports eras, but those 3 guys, I guess, including Murray as well.
You got to include Murray because
Yeah.
like he was always there. His body would just fucking
Yeah.
fail him.
Yeah.
You know, all the boys have gotten older and their bodies have failed them towards the end.
Yep.
Murray's always failed him as he was starting to ramp up.
Yeah.
He'd win a
Yeah.
few tournaments.
Yeah.
Boom, ankle.
So unfortunate. Yeah.
Every single time.
So no, it's great to see that these 2 guys are hopefully injury free. They'll carry on that
Yep.
next legacy and next era,
100%.
and I'm excited for the rivalry.
Look, Alcaraz is probably my favourite player since Nadal has
Yeah.
retired.
Yeah.
Only because he has so many like similar traits.
Yeah, and he has that passion. He has that heart. Like he brings that flair as well. He has a bit of everything.
Mate, he's got it all.
Whereas like Sinner is a cyborg.
Yeah, he's just robotic.
Mate, he does not show any emotion. I think his mental strength is one of the best. It could be the best.
100%.
He is just laser focused
Because
the
like,
whole time.
example, we use Djokovic, your favourite tennis player, and a lot of people's. When he gets, like when someone gets on top of him,
Yeah.
he starts to talk to his team.
Yeah.
He starts to scream. He might throw the old racket.
Yeah.
But it works for him,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
That,
yeah.
There's something within him.
Yep.
It just fucking
Fires
a
them up.
switch.
Yeah, fires them
But a
up.
lot of players, when they start talking, yapping, not focusing,
They sort of go opposite
done,
direction. Yeah.
rattled,
Yeah.
game over,
Yeah.
lock up shop.
Everyone
divorced.
has their own way to fire himself up. That was
100%.
Djokovic's way. So like some people don't agree with it, some people do, some people love it.
Yeah.
But I can see why he'll do it. Just fire him up.
Yeah.
I think he needs something just to prove some
just-
people wrong.
Just playing in Australia, they all hate you.
Yeah, but
And he just killed it there
I can
every
go on and
single
on about Djokovic, but
Serbians.
look, yeah. But no, it was a great final.
What a
Like
match.
it was amazing, and that tiebreaker from Alcaraz, he just killed it.
We might not ever see something that dramatic again.
Nah.
Like, that was fucked.
Oh, you never know.
I don't even think Nadal gets out of that situation. I'll be
Yeah.
honest. I don't
Yeah.
think Nadal gets out
It
of that
was insane.
situation.
Yeah.
It's 3 championship points,
Yeah,
3 hours into the match.
Yeah.
You're cooked.
Yeah.
You're a bit tired.
yeah.
You're on clay. Clay's not forgiving,
No.
from what I've heard.
No, it's
You slip and
a lot more. It's a lot more rallies, ball slower. It's a lot more physical.
A lot more
out
spin
there.
on the ball.
Yep.
There's all
Yeah.
that. Shout out Alcaraz, probably my new favourite tennis player.
Yeah,
Handsome. And Sabalenka, if you want to learn what being a good loser looks like, look at the men's final.
Yep.
That was some of the most brilliant sportsmanship I've ever seen.
yeah.
It was pretty much fuck you.
Yep.
You played really well.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to verse you again.
Yep.
Let's move.
Yep.
Right? Like, the respect between them after the match was probably the best part too. Like,
Who's your pick for Wimbledon? Who do you reckon's gonna win Wimbledon for the men's? I'm gonna say Alcaraz.
the Wimbledon grass? I reckon Sinner gets him.
Yeah.
I reckon the rivalry will start at Wimbledon if Sinner's healthy.
You reckon it'll be a final between them two again?
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I hope they don't match up in the semis or some bullshit like that.
I don't think they can. They're 1 and 2 at the moment, and they've got.
They always go opposite, eh?
I'm pretty sure they played 2 tournaments in before the Wimbledon, but I don't think they're going to make change too
There
much
you go.
points.
So I'd love Sinner to win just to start something like
Yep.
the Fab Four. We had Nadal versus Federer
Yep.
for like 6 years, right?
Yep.
Then this Serbian bloke,
Yep.
Djokovic, the GOAT, even I can admit that. He came along and started making his own little rivalries
Yep.
with both of them.
Yep.
And then Murray would just ping in
Come
every
in
now
here
and
and
then.
there,
When
yep.
he was healthy,
Yep.
he'd beat Djokovic.
Yep.
Just here and there. Not often.
Yep.
He'd beat Federer here
Yep.
or there. So I just want to see some of the boys dislike and not
Yeah.
dislike, but competitive flair.
Yeah. Well, I think
I want to see it back.
my little smoky for that tournament. He won't. I don't think he'll win it, but I like Jack Draper
Draper.
because he's going to play home ground as well.
True.
So, and I'm a big fan of him.
They always get the better courts and
Yeah,
shit. And
mate. I think he's like in top 5 for sure.
Yeah?
Easily. Yeah. I mean, I think he is currently. So he's. I think
who's your top 5 right now? Before we wrap this up, because you've actually got the knowledge and the
probably Alcaraz, obviously Draper. Really like Fritz. Big fan of Fritz. I would want to say Djokovic, but I'm not going to put him just because he's coming out soon. Like he's I want to give someone else.
Yeah,
I would say
has Medvedev fallen off a cliff? I haven't. Been keeping up with him.
he has a little bit. He has a little bit.
Cranky little bastard.
Yeah, he is.
Tsitsipas has sort of fallen off.
Yeah, man, I'm happy with that.
He's a loser.
I can't stand him.
TFO, he can't beat anyone important except for Alcaraz once.
I think they're definitely top 4. Zverev.
Zverev. I knew off against someone.
Yeah. So they're my top 5.
Mad.
So yeah.
Love it. Any more you want to talk about the tennis chat?
No, that's about it. Really, yeah. That's it.
I do the crypto update, but Will's phone's not here. I hope it's going shit.
I haven't checked it in ages.
He's got Dogecoin or some
Oh yeah,
bullshit.
I haven't checked mine for ages. Just set and forget.
That's his Dogecoin rap, whatever the fuck he does. I'll just quickly talk about the cricket. It's happening right now. I don't know what the score is. Part of me wants to look up the score, so I'm going to do it. I hope we're winning and I hope we're batting.
So is this like the World Cup? No, I'm
It's like the 2 best test teams within the season of test cricket.
right.
They meet up and they play one final game to decide who's like
Wait, so who are versing?
South Africa.
Oh, right. Okay.
And I want to bring up something involving the national teams.
Mm-hmm.
So we're batting, and that isn't good.
37. Okay, yeah.
We're 2 for 37 in 15.3 overs. I'm nervous. I don't want to click on the scorecard.
Yep.
I'm going to scroll down. Okay, good. It doesn't show me anything. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
The Socceroos played the other night, and it wasn't free to wear.
Yep.
Behind a paywall.
Which is pretty crazy.
I get it. Money talks. Soccer, football, whatever you call it in this country isn't huge.
Mm-hmm.
But also, we can correlate the Australian cricket team with South Africa. It's on Amazon Prime. So, again...
It's not Amazon Prime. It's not on Channel 9.
Amazon Prime, exactly. The cricket team, which is like probably the most well-watched, well-liked... Even you watch cricket now. Like,
I do. Yeah. But, like, they played Europa League, Conference League, and Champions League on 9.
Yeah.
They won't play Australian cricket.
That's what I mean. What are your thoughts about hiding the national team sport, regardless of what the sport is, behind a paywall?
I think that's bullshit.
I think it's a bit ridiculous. Especially
the
Socceroos.
Yeah.
What the fuck is SBS doing?
Yeah.
They're like the World Cup coverage all the time.
Like, respectfully, like, I'm a Chelsea supporter. Why would they play Chelsea versus Real Betis in the Conference League final and not play Australian cricket? Or, like, Socceroos?
Or the Socceroos or the Matildas.
Doesn't make sense.
Oh, they play the Matildas on Gem, SBS.
But it's our team. It's our team. And, like, I don't know.
The other thing
bullshit.
for me is, right, cricket. I'll go back to cricket because I'm a cricket fan.
Mm-hmm.
Cricket is an older generation's sport, right?
Yep.
A lot of oldies
Agreed.
play it. A lot of old... It doesn't matter what nationality. You just speak to many old people.
Yep.
Yeah, I used to play cricket.
Yep.
Why make it harder for the older generation to watch?
Yeah.
My pop, my uncle, who's older, they're not going to know how to go through Amazon Prime and fucking set this up and...
No.
But like, don't you think it's just a bit ridiculous that the government
but that's the world that we live in. They just want money. They just
Money
want
talks.
us to subscribe to Amazon to watch it.
They want
you know?
a week's worth of coverage.
Yeah. That's bullshit.
I'm pretty pissed.
Yeah.
Like, I've got Prime, so it doesn't affect me, but like my clients that I work with,
Yeah.
they've all got disabilities. They know how to operate Channel 9, SBS.
Mm.
They'll ask me today on the iPad, how the fuck do I watch the game?
Yeah.
I said, I'm sorry, you can't.
That's crazy.
Because I don't have Prime.
That's crazy.
So, like, tomorrow when I'm there,
yeah.
I'll set them up, but like, when I go home, I'll be fucking logging them out.
Yeah.
because you can only have like
one account,
One
sort of, or
account.
two max, maybe. Yeah,
so. It's just shit.
that's poor.
It's
That's
just shit.
That's
I
very
know.
poor. Yeah,
I know it's about money and viewership and fucking monetization.
but
and-
it's nation. It's what we're losing passion to watch our own team now. We're gonna pay to it.
Yeah,
you
you
know,
gotta
like,
pay to
you
watch
know,
your own side. Like,
Yeah.
do you think Serbia would do that with their fucking team or
No.
any of Djokovic's matches?
No.
It'd be on fucking.
No.
I know it's Serbia's like 77.
We actually watched the game yesterday. Like we were playing the what was it? Playoffs for Europe. Is it World Cup? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. We played against Andorra, and that was on all like we had like 3 different channels in
See what I mean?
Serbian, and we also have Optus Sport. So like
That's what I hate about it, bro.
yeah.
Even like Optus Sport is the football thing, and I get that they've got
Yeah,
all the
but
football.
in saying that, like, for like a country like Serbia having
So small.
yeah, like multiple like channels to watch their team play soccer, whereas like Australia has their national team in cricket, like it's like the biggest sport here.
And they've got fucking huge media companies. It's
Yeah.
not like it's
Yeah,
NITV or
and they're putting Amazon Prime.
ABC.
Yeah,
Like it's a lot of shit. Anyways,
crazy.
That's probably my like. Oh fuck. Oh, there's a 4. I got scared.
you know,
For
you,
people
you know,
watching,
you know how you have like during the week. That was your rant of the week.
that was my rant of the week.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
I was trying to think of.
Yep.
I got very scared. Sorry if you saw that reaction.
Mm-hmm.
There was a cricket bat hitting a ball, and I thought, fuck, here comes another wicket. It was 4 runs.
Nice.
So I was happy with that.
Must have been Zach.
I haven't got really anything else to add this week.
No,
And
that's it for me.
you
Yeah,
probably want to go home because it's late.
that's all right.
Will dogged us.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real.
Yeah,
He'll be back next week, hopefully.
yeah, yeah.
If not, super sub right here.
Yeah.
Thank you again for jumping in.
Thanks, guys.
I just want to say, make sure to give us a like, follow, subscribe, whatever the fuck that is.
All
Wherever
of
they
it.
point, whatever they do that. We'll see you next week. Look after yourself. Take care. Keep your mental health at a high. Goodbye.
Catch ya.
Love you.